Right, so I made this 8-minute video, and I realized that I was not recording. Oh god, I make this silly mistake sometimes. But anyway, I just finished practicing the drums, and there's one thing I wanted to mention, that something that I'm struggling with these days, and that is not being able to put my phone down when I'm practicing. So I like to watch some of my watch later videos on YouTube while I'm practicing, and probably that's not a good practice, that's not a good thing to do, because you're dividing your attention. So that's something that I need to fix. I've only been doing that for the last couple of weeks actually, because I always have my phone on the other side when I'm practicing. But anyway, I just wanted to say that if you have any issues with that, let me know. But I've seen drummers watch movies or watch videos on their iPad or play games while they're practicing their double bass. So I guess that's not a problem if you feel comfortable playing what you're playing. And I guess that's why I'm doing it as well, because I kind of feel comfortable with what I'm doing, like kind of comfortable. So that's why, you know, I think you just get like complacent once you feel like you know what you're doing. But I don't think that's a good practice. But anyway, the other thing I did today is listen to the band Leprous. Like, I tried to sit down and pay close attention to 2 of their albums. I listened to one of the early ones, and I listened to the latest one called Pitfalls. But I have to be honest that I'm struggling to like this band. I know they get a lot of praise in the progressive community, and people like them a lot. And you know, I was watching some of the reviews that they get on Amazon and like magazines and all that for their music, and most of the reviews are great. You know, people really like this band, and I really want to like this band as well, but I'm just struggling to do it. I don't know, I think it's to do with the style of the music. I'm not that much into that kind of operatic, like falsetto kind of voice, and it reminds me of Muse quite a lot. I'm not a big fan of Muse. I'm not a big fan of that singing style. But yes, Leprous is a band that I really want to like. So if you have any recommendations regarding albums or songs that I should listen to, then let me know. I will give it a go again, because you know, I like all the other like new prog bands of the moment, like Haken and Riverside and Soen and a bit of Pain of Salvation. But yes, this band is just it's a bit of a struggle to get into. I really like the last song from their latest album, Pitfalls. I think it's called The Sky is Red. I think that's the longest song of the album, and this is a very interesting song with a great build up towards the instrumental at the end. But for the most part, I didn't find anything else that was much of my interest. But I keep listening to them and see if I change my mind. Hopefully I will, because I know how great this band is. Well, I mean, like, I'm sure they're great live and they're amazing musicians, but you know, it's just like I feel like I'm pushing myself, I'm forcing myself to like them when I really don't enjoy their music that much. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that. If you have any recommendations, again, let me know, and I'll show you around where I am. This is the park, which is right in front of my house. I come here all the freaking time to exercise, to run, to chill. And it's starting to rain now. It's getting quite grey. I think we need this rain because it was so hot in London in the last couple of days. So this is quite refreshing. And this camera is waterproof as well, so no problema. Alright, so I'm gonna go home. To keep drinking my tea, my green tea. Oh, this is nice.